Trust is a dangerous thing to hand out. You never truly know who you're shaking hands with. The longer you know someone, the more secrets they have to use against you. It is often said that good friends make better enemies. But in the GLCL, with friends like these, who needs enemies? Welcome to GLCL Overwatch 2.
After Big British Billy's life, an attempt on his life, rather, at the Mario Kart Grand Prix, Billy claims that the family business had something to do with this, while Connor denies any wrongdoing. So to settle this, one-on-one, we're having a grudge match today in Overwatch 2, Connor versus Billy, and that's up first. So, without further ado, let's get this game on the road, shall we? Exciting. We've got Connor's feed here.
Battle Hanzo.
So we're gonna start out with a Hanzo one-on-one. A little archery action. Connor versus Billy. And I'm being told that neither of these two gamers are particular Overwatch specialists. So what we're seeing here is sort of a war of attrition. The basic gist of this particular game mode is a one-time elimination. So after one kill, each gamer gets 1 point. First to 9 points wins the match. And it seems like Billy is playing like an absolute coward right now. As you just see, Connor scored a point. Therefore, he's now 8 kills away from defeating Billy. Sounds simple enough? We've got a Sombra one-on-one now. Sombra is quite the threat with her hacking abilities. Wow, that was really impressive. You gotta give Billy credit for that. He really outmaneuvered Connor there.
Battle on. Fight.
And now we've got a battle of the sharpshooters. The exciting thing about this match is that this is the first time in GLCL history that Connor and Billy are going one-on-one. Now, as I said earlier, this is a grudge match. No titles involved. Billy playing very defensively, whereas Connor has the high ground. Connor absolutely whiffed that tranquilizer dart. And now he's moving in for a more close range attack. Excellent gambit by Connor.
Battle. Diva.
And now we've got a battle of the mechs. Diva versus Diva. Now, for all you Rivals fans out there, that's essentially Hulk versus Hulk. Connor playing real aggro there. Cheeky play by Billy there. But it wasn't enough, as Connor gains the advantage and destroys Big British Billy.
Battle. Moira. Fight.
Now, Moira is quite a threat for reasons I can't quite explain, because I myself am not very familiar with Overwatch.
A taste of poison. Your strength becomes mine. Score 4-1.
That was very excellently played, if I do say so myself.
Battle. Baptiste.
Now, there's a lot of ill will between Billy and Connor, dating back many years. You see, in 2024, Billy welcomed Connor, as well as his brother Braden, into his hive, his big, bashful beehive, if you will. Considered him a brother. But Connor, Braden, and their sister Jenna betrayed Billy, removing him from the hive and forming the family business. Now, Billy suffered unfortunate brain damage, and in the process, managed to convince himself he was actual royalty. In other words, Big British Billy. And as such, has been waving the flags of Great Britain
Reinhardt.
ever since.
Fight.
Now this is just a hoss match right here, Reinhardt versus Reinhardt. And just like that, with only 58 health points remaining, Connor was able to edge out Big British Billy.
Battle. Zenyatta.
Now Zenyatta is a very transcendent hero. Very focused on Zen and cool stuff like that. Now I don't subscribe to Buddhism,
7.
but if I were Billy, I would be at peace right now looking at that scoreboard.
Battle. Soldier 76.
Soldier 76, a favorite amongst noobs such as Connor and Billy, for being the standard soldier archetype.
Fields online.
Very versatile, simple character. But like any Overwatch hero, a very high skill ceiling.
Heels coming up. Impersonate somebody else.
8-1. Battle.
And just like that, it's match point.
Fight.
Connor's up
Match point.
8 to Billy's 1. We'll see if Sojourn is the final piece of the puzzle for Connor to defeat Billy. Better luck next time, Billy. Connor packs up Big British Billy, and hands the kingdom a massive loss. This is monumental,
Play of the game.
if I do say so myself. Now, I can't pick sides as the host, but if I had to decide who amongst these two was the more talented, the more charming, the more skilled, easily the win goes to Connor and the family business as the supreme faction in the GLCL. What an incredible match, and both of these men should be very proud of themselves. Now, for the match you've all been waiting for, my friends. Tonight's main event. The GLCL Intercontinental Champion, Septilence, reigning and defending for the third time, the first in over 7 years. In the main event of the Mario Kart Grand Prix 2025, Septilence overcame the previous champion Anthony, as well as his own ally, Big British Billy, and former tag team champion turned bitter rival, James. If James wins this match, they will become a 5-time Intercontinental Champion. And that is rarefied air for sure. James is 2-1 in singles competition against Septilence. So we'll see today if Septilence can tie this up, or if James will once again reign victorious. I don't mean to glaze, as the kids say, but let's just say this is going to be an exciting game. GLCL Intercontinental Championship on the line.
Welcome to Castile. Ready for battle. Honor. Fight. I'm under attack.
Wow.
Score.
Intense, close quarters combat encounter. You've got Septilence starting out on the defensive. James much more aggro, pushing.
Fight.
Still anyone's game. James poking the bear, retreating to heal, and they manage to clutch that second point. You know what they say, slow and steady wins the race.
Ready for battle. Battle. Soldier 76.
These two really showing the drip, as they say, with these skins. I really do love the cosmetics. Septilence starting off on the high ground. Sneaking up behind James. Pops the clutch heel.
Score 0-3.
But unfortunately, it's not enough, as James is just able
Ready for battle.
to grab that second wind and finish the job.
Fight. Greetings.
And now for a Moira one-on-one. How exciting.
Receive my
James teleports away, but Septilence follows and finishes the job to grab his first point.
3. Ready.
Septilence,
Battle.
maybe he's shaken, but he's not stirred, that's for sure.
Fight.
And this Wrecking Ball one-on-one is gonna be destructive, that's for sure. And you can't help but love that little furball. He's just so darn cute. Absolute carnage. Septilence making the smart decision to retreat, but unfortunately, a common Wrecking Ball mistake. He loses control and falls off the map. That's gotta be frustrating. You hate to see it happen.
Echo. Fight.
And now for an Echo one-on-one.
Advancing upward.
And James manages to clutch yet again to defeat Septilence's Echo and perhaps turn his title reign into nothing but an Echo. We'll see.
Fight.
Hey, buddy. Roll out.
And now it's time for a hoss fight. Septilence comes out swinging. Nothing but aggro. Nailing those headshots. James is sweating. And Septilence grabs a much-needed victory to close up that gap.
Battle. Soldier.
And now for a Sojourn one-on-one.
Hey.
Let's see if that railgun can make a difference here for
Breaking
Septilence.
them down.
Powerful offense from Septilence.
That's
And
just
he's able to come back and take that point. Such a pleasure to see these two absolute titans
battle.
at the top of their game.
Fight.
I didn't know they added Ygritte from Game of Thrones to this game.
Well, you gave me a run for my money. 6-3.
Fast, quick, aggressive. That's what we're seeing between these two. And it doesn't matter if it's tank, healer, damage.
Fight.
These two are going to come out
Positioning
swinging.
underway.
And they're going to leave it all out.
En route.
I'd love to see some Doomfist action. Maybe we can have a Concord one-on-one sometime.
6-4.
Septilence grabs another point, much needed. And it's still anyone's game, folks. First to 9, remember.
Mercy.
Now let's see if Septilence is going to show his opponent any mercy.
Greetings.
See, Septilence, he's a very kind fellow, and he's always going to show that sportsmanship, no matter what happens, win or loss. And you gotta appreciate that. That's what this is about, folks. That's what the GLCL is all about, sportsmanship. Now that high ground is really an advantage for James. So we'll see if James can even the odds. The thing about Mercy is, unfortunately, she's actually very boring to watch from an offensive standpoint because she is very much a support class. But as I said earlier, it looks like Septilence did not show
Battle.
James any mercy in that encounter. And that was much needed to close that gap between the two. James is low on health, but so is Septilence, and that was anyone's game, truly. But Septilence ties it up, and now we are at a nail-biting 6-6.
Battle. Reaper.
Now this one's gonna be an exciting one-on-one, folks. Reaper, devastating DPS.
Score. 6-7.
With Reaper, it's all about who gets the first jump. His devastating teleporting techniques and his massive DPS. It's anyone's game. It's a coin flip when it comes to Reaper. Both mechs down. It's a battle of the guns, folks. And it's looking like Septilence is really whittling down James's health. Maybe not.
Score 8-6.
James edges Septilence out, and now
Ready for battle.
it is game
Battle.
point.
Orisa.
If Septilence loses this
Fight.
next
Match
one-on-one,
point.
James is the new GLCL Intercontinental Champion. Calm and cool, collected under pressure always is Septilence. And he's not going to give up that title without a fight, that's for sure. But as James whittles down that health, Septilence is going to have a real reality check.
8-7.
And by hook or by crook, by the skin on his teeth, Septilence comes back.
Ash.
And let's see
Match point.
if Ash's sharpshooting skills can make a difference for Septilence.
Perfect. Score
And that it did.
8.
And now,
Ready
for the final one-on-one.
battle. Junkrat.
And might I let you know,
Match point.
Junkrat is one of Septilence's all-time favorite characters. Whoever wins this one-on-one wins the GLCL Intercontinental Championship. It's a tense one, folks. You can see it. You can see how nervous they both are to make the first move. And Septilence is low on health. If he can heal up and get back in the battle, he might be able to take down his nemesis, and he does. What an incredible final battle, and what an incredible show these two legends put on. My God. James and Septilence just put on one of the greatest Intercontinental Championship matches I have ever seen. And I'm not just saying that, folks. I'm not just saying that because they're paying me to say it. I'm saying it because I mean it. That was an incredible battle between two incredible foes. Congratulations to Septilence. And James, pick your head up. Don't let that gamer headset fall down. You got nothing to be ashamed of. You left it all out there. Congratulations to both competitors. That was quite the show. But my name is Chad Bradley. I'm signing off. Have a great night, folks.